JK Rowling has definitely committed a crime. I'm legally a woman. She knows I'm a woman, and she calls me a man. It's a protected characteristic, and that is a breach of both the Equalities Act and the Gender Recognition Act.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It is your boy JD. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a great end to your week. Whilst the week may be coming to an end, there is one thing that never seems to end, and that is the insanity, the madness, the clown show, whatever you want to call it. And in this episode, as you can see, it involves JK Rowling, a woman who, as we know, is pushing back and standing up for women and the issues they are facing due to woke culture, and this has landed her in constant backlash. We all see it all the time. Woke leftists, woke liberals are always trying to cancel her and anything to do with her. I mean, Hogwarts Legacy faced a boycott which went down very well and was very successful. But I guess this is just what happens, you know, when you take a stand against woke agendas. You disagree with anything, and I mean anything, and that is it. You are evil, the most controversial person walking the planet. And once again, JK Rowling has said some things that, well, the woke activists just aren't happy with. A few days ago on X, JK Rowling was talking about women's safety in private spaces and how men going into them can cause a lot of issues. They shouldn't be in there. Women can get assaulted, etc, etc. I don't care what anybody says or what pronouns they put in their social media bios on every single social media app. There is no justification for a man to walk into a woman's safe space / private space. Plain and simple, I don't care how they feel, it shouldn't be happening. But a user on X goes on to ask JK Rowling, why should trans women be forced to use male spaces? Don't you understand just how humiliating for us that would be, or don't you care? JK Rowling then responds with, somebody should really have explained to you that your hurt feelings don't trump other people's rights, nor are women and girls validation props or comfort blankets. Yeah, facts don't care about people's feelings. Clearly society, a large portion of it anyway, has forgotten about that, and they have replaced facts with feelings, and the individual truth is now the truth. And this comes from the woke left, the woke liberals again, because they're always just so emotional. They like to pander to how people feel, and they like to reaffirm victimhood. For example, oh, you don't think a man going into a woman's toilet safe space is right, even though they say they're a woman? Do you see how stupid this sounds anyway? Think about how they feel, and they don't care about anybody else and how it might affect them, because as long as it fits the liberal agenda, they will defend it until they're blue in the face. And it's interesting because they'll sit there and they'll scream about women's safety, right? We care about women's safety, yet as soon as a man thinks he's a woman, that is then thrown out the window. It's interesting, isn't it? Somebody then sends a gift to JK Rowling of India Willoughby, who is a male identifying as a woman, saying, hi Joanne, so are you saying this lady should use the men's locker room then? JK Rowling responds with, you sent me the wrong video. There isn't a lady in this one, just a man reveling in his misogynistic performance of what he thinks woman means. Narcissistic, shallow, and exhibitionist. If India Willoughby is a misogynist, why did she become a woman? Think. India didn't become a woman. India is cosplaying a misogynistic male fantasy of what a woman is. Damn. And those replies have caused an absolute meltdown on social media, not only from the woke activists who get offended by the wind blowing in a different direction, but also India Willoughby himself, because they have now gone to the police and reported JK Rowling for misgendering him. Hey, look, man, I run out of words. I really do. He was interviewed by Byline TV, I believe they're called, for whatever reason, and the clip from that interview that is going viral is where they reveal they have gone to the police and reported JK Rowling for, what, calling him a male?
JK Rowling has definitely committed a crime. I'm legally a woman. She knows I'm a woman, and she calls me a man. It's a protected characteristic, and that is a breach of both the Equalities Act and the Gender Recognition Act. She's tweeted that out to 14 million followers. If you check out the accounts that have been responding to me on the back of that, her trigger, it's absolutely disgusting, putrid, some of the worst abuse I've ever seen on social media. And I know I'm at the centre of it, and I might be a little bit biased.
Well, what are you going to do about this?
What am I going to do about it? Well, I've been to the police and I've reported it as an issue. I contacted Northumbria Constabulary yesterday.
So you reported JK Rowling
I have reported JK Rowling to the police for what she said, which I don't know if that's going to be treated as a hate crime, malicious communications, but it's a cut and dried offence as far as I'm concerned. And at the end of the day, it is a hate crime. Trans gender identity is a protected characteristic, just as race is, just as sexuality is. And the equivalent of what JK Rowling said, calling a trans person a man, deliberately, knowing that that person is a woman, and I am a woman, regardless of what JK Rowling says. I've been through everything that's required of me. My birth certificate says female, my passport, all of my documents. I am legally recognized as a woman. And for JK Rowling to deliberately, and that is the key word, misgender me, knowing who I am, is grossly offensive. It is a hate crime, and it should be treated just as somebody calling a black person the N-word, or an Asian person the P-word.
Oh, man. And you know what? It's crazy, right? Everybody always says, oh, America is this crazy place. This is where it all goes on. Can anybody see what's going on here? But apparently as well, according to this person, we now have to put calling a male on the same level as a black person being called the N-word. This is the state we have now reached. And you know what? It doesn't really matter how much somebody goes through to try and justify that they're the opposite gender. It can never happen. A male will always be a male, and a woman will always be a woman. Apparently now telling the truth is a crime. That's what they want, isn't it? A lot of people want to police what people are saying. They want to make telling the truth a crime, and that's one of the last things these people can use the law to give them validation. And it wouldn't surprise me, you know, if when Labour get in, they put in some law that makes misgendering a crime. We live in the softest society that has ever existed. I don't think the world needs me to say that. We can all see it. Yeah, it's not looking too good, is it? I don't expect anything to happen to JK Rowling, so it seems pretty pointless to me. It's a very reactionary, angry, emotional response, a common trait you see with the woke leftists, woke liberals. But leave your thoughts down below on this one, ladies and gentlemen. I want to hear how you guys feel. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, share this video. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace. Clown world, mate. Clown world.